dealing with young kids, especially in this environment, there's just so much emotions running around, and guys don't know how to deal with those emotions. They don't know how to deal with anger, frustration, all these things. So when you get these guys in the ring and you get them in practice, you get them sparring, things like that, they get frustrated when they're trying to learn the punches and they can't figure it out. They get frustrated when they're in the ring and things aren't going their way. And I use those opportunities as a teaching tool. My name is Mike Steadman. I'm originally from College Station, Texas. Graduated from high school, attended college at the United States Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland. After I graduated from Annapolis, I served in the Marines for 5 years as an infantry officer with 1st and 8th Marines. I knew a city like Newark would be supportive of me just because of there's just so many kids out here in the streets, and they need positive role models, and they need something productive to get them out the streets. And so coming to Newark and saying you want to do a boxing program, it wasn't crazy. I acquired the space because I went to the city and I asked them and said, hey, if you guys have a space that I can have and I outfit it myself, can I have that space? And I got the thumbs up for it, and so I immediately went to work. The space is actually underneath an abandoned football stadium at the back of a rec center in Ironbound neighborhood of Newark. And so we got to work. We started painting. We got in graffiti artists. We drilled some holes, put some bags up. Somebody donated a boxing ring. The only problem was it was in Brooklyn. It's like on the 3rd floor of some building in Brooklyn, so I had to go to Brooklyn. One thing that boxing has, as opposed to a lot of other sports, is just the ease of access. So with boxing, you're gonna hit the lower demographics in terms of socioeconomic status. It doesn't cost a lot for a guy to participate in boxing. For me, it's very simple. I just tell a kid to show up. I just remember how nervous and scared I was as I got in the ring for the first time, and just that feeling of excitement and nervousness. And then something about it was just the idea that people could control those feelings and control that situation. It felt powerful. And so even though I didn't have it at that moment, I wanted to learn it. And I wanted to learn how to just be comfortable and not be scared and be able to go toe to toe with somebody else. It became more spiritual too. I started to just gain a lot more confidence, not just in the ring, but outside the ring as well. It's something that I like to spread and teach other people. Boxing gets a bad rap because everybody thinks just the violent side of it, but there's a spiritual side too, just in terms of competing with somebody on that level, on such an intimate level, in terms of you're trying to hurt each other, but at the same time, you're trying to get the most out of each other and push each other. And I credit a lot of that to what I learned in boxing, just in terms of like that discipline, because there's nothing that's gonna push you harder than the fear of getting hurt inside the ring, or losing, or getting knocked out. A lot of these guys just want someone to look out for them. Because a boxing coach, you're not just a technician, right? I'm not just teaching these guys skill. You're their coach, you're their mentor, you're their nutritionist. You're a father figure. You fill a bunch of different roles as the coach. And so because of that, it creates just a special relationship with the athlete that gives you a lot more influence in their lives. And so a lot of kids are actually, they're looking for something like that. Guys think they're gonna learn how to fight, but you get them in here and then they start to learn it's a lot more than just about, just fighting. Guys mature in here. The thing that boxing does really well is it gets kids to start to have self-confidence. Guys will come in the ring and when they first start sparring or competing, they have no self-confidence. They're timid, they don't punch, they don't do these things, but as that confidence grows inside the ring, it starts to grow outside the ring.